guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am back with another video. Today I am going to be doing a Kylie Jenner inspired video. Now, I am not original at all, and I'm not bringing the originality to the table today, unfortunately, because I'm not actually the first person to ever do this video. Just a disclaimer, just to put it out there. I'm going to be following Kylie Jenner's Vogue tutorial, and I have studied this tutorial for the past 2 days before I actually sat down and filmed this video, and I was like, you know what, I think it'd just be fun to do it. I know Manny MUA has done this video, I know Floral Princess has done this video, and a few other people as well. I just thought it would be exciting to do a video like this and to do something a little bit different and I'm a Kylie Jenner on, basically. I mean, me and Kylie have got nothing in common, but I feel like we're soul sisters on like another level. And this could go very, very good, or it could go very, very bad. I'm not too sure, but anyway, I'm gonna give it a go and see how it goes. Right, okay, beauty secrets with Kylie Jenner. This is gonna be exciting. Let's go.
Guys, it's Kylie. For anyone who doesn't know, I'm about to show you guys how I beat my face. First, I start with my brows.
Right, okay, she starts with the brows. That's a good thing, because I actually start with my brows as well. I know it's probably the weirdest thing ever, but I start with my brows. So me and Kylie, we do have something in common after all.
Moisturized and put chapstick on.
Wait, so she's already done like her primer? Shit, she's like one step ahead of us already. Oh, girl. I'm gonna actually just use my Nip and Fab primer just for the sake of it, because it's quite quick and it's my favourite primer to use anyway, because apparently Kylie's already done it. Before I sat down, I should have primed my face. Okay, so Kylie, my face is feeling fresh. So what do I do now, girl? Right, okay, so Kylie uses a brow pencil. I feel like I'm like the only person on this earth that doesn't actually brush through her brows. Well, she does her brows, but nevertheless. So she brushes through them. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I'm actually using the Revolution Pro pencil. I feel like she goes for quite a natural look with her brows, as opposed to me, which like, I use a brow pomade, so normally they're quite like big and bold. It's weird going for something that's a little bit more natural, and I don't know if I like it, but hey, today we are Kylie Jenner. To be honest, I do enjoy using this brow pencil, but I normally use it with my brow pomade.
I conceal right underneath to shape the brow, and then I apply it all over my lid.
Conceals under her brows, which I sometimes do if I'm not feeling lazy, but today I'm feeling lazy. But I mean, I'm being Kylie for today, so I guess I'm gonna have to conceal under my eyebrows. And she primes her eyelids while she's at it, ready for eyeshadow, which, you know, it's pretty similar to what I do. So it looked like she's just concealed under her eyebrows, so I'm just gonna do under her eyebrows like she did. And I'm actually using Conceal and Define by Makeup Revolution in the shade C1. And then it looks like she just kind of like drags it down. I'm gonna need more concealer. Did I put way too much on then? Okay, my eyelids are a mess, but I think she goes in with Beauty Blender next.
As like a base for my eyeshadow,
yep.
I take my Beauty Blender and I just like blend it out.
Okay, perfect. The only problem with this concealer is it dries quick, so I wish you'd given me this step a little bit sooner, Kylie. Nevertheless, it's fine. You Kylie Jenner, I'm Becca Jayne. It's okay. We've done our eyebrows, we've concealed our eyebrows, we've done our eyeshadow primer. Girl, what are you taking me through next? God, she's moving so quick. Face powder, right, okay, face powder, face powder. Next, she just sets the eyes in place, so I'm just gonna take my NYX Stay On Matte but Not Flat powder and just powder over it. We've got a nice eye base. Take it, we're doing eyeshadow next.
Eyeshadow and
eyeshadow.
One of my new palettes.
Okay, I don't have a Kylie palette, so.
My crease. And I'm pretty much like shaping my eye.
Okay, so next up she goes with eyeshadow. I don't actually have a Kylie Jenner eyeshadow palette. No, I'm sorry. So today I'm actually going to be using my Naked Ultimate Basics. So she went in for like a brown sort of shade firstly, and like she said, she just kind of follows the style of her. I'm just going to go in with this brown down here, and I guess we're just going to use this as our transition shade. Close it back and forth. She takes it up quite high as well, so I'm just going to take it up quite high near my brow bone. Oh, Kylie, this is so different for me. I never wear a brown lid, but let's go for it.
I'm going to do kind of like a simple eye today because
literally me every day, and then I end up going exotic, so how's this going to go?
Some mediums, and I'm not trying to be too crazy.
So, okay.
This amazing shade. I'm gonna put this under my brow bone.
Okay, so next up, Kylie is taking a shimmer shade just to, it looks like she's highlighting her brow bone. So I'm actually gonna take this one here. This is the shade Blow, and it's kind of like a silvery shimmer.
Now I'm gonna go in with this darker brown. Kind of gives me more of like a cut crease.
Next up, Kylie is telling us that she goes in with the darker brown. So I'm gonna go in with this darker brown here. And apparently it creates a cut crease. Not my kind of cut crease, but I mean, Kylie, we're following your tutorial, so it's fine. It's like windscreen wipers. I'm just gonna keep popping it back and forth. Pop it in, pop it out, pop it in, pop, pop, pop. Okay, so apparently that is my cut crease done. Thanks, Kylie.
New favorite gold shade, perfect for the summer. And I'm gonna just take it on my finger because I feel like that just works best sometimes.
So basically, Kylie is taking a gold shade and she's putting it all over her lid. So I'm actually gonna switch palettes because there's not a gold shimmer in the Naked Ultimate Basics, unfortunately. So I'm gonna go in with my Sofa X Makeup Revolution Extra Spice palette, and I'm actually gonna take this gold yellow shade down here. This is the shade LA Sun. Just packed it all over her lid, so I guess that's what I'm gonna do. Now we have a gold lid.
I think I'm gonna do something a little crazy and take it juicy, this orange.
Okay, so I'm gonna take something a little bit crazy, and I'm gonna take Dreams, which is this orangey sort of shimmer. And she actually takes this on a brush, and it looks like she puts it on the inner part of her eye.
So that's amazing. And then I'm gonna take a
The next step is makeup remover, and I'm just gonna remove any excess. I don't think that I do have much excess. Oh wait, apparently I do.
I just found these Marc Jacobs Fantasy Dewdrops, and I'm kind of obsessed. One squirt of this. I do have a spray tan right now, so I'm gonna do like 4 squirts of that. Take my foundation brush and just mix it all around. I'm gonna clip my hair up.
Next, she actually goes in with foundation, and she goes in with foundation with a brush, which must admit scares me a little because I never use brush for my foundation. I don't actually have the Marc Jacobs Illuminating Drops or whatever the friggin' else she used, but I'm actually going to use Too Faced Born This Way because this is also a pretty dewy foundation. It works for me personally, so I actually use this in the shade No. I was going to say Stone then. It works for me. So she said she actually did like 4 squirts of this, and she squirted it into something. I'm not going to squirt it into something, but she dipped her brush straight in. 3, 4. I'm gonna pop that on there before I do myself some damage. Literally just dipped her brush in and then spreaded it on. Oh my god, I'm freaking scared, mate. I'm just gonna take some more from the back of my hand. I mean, this is such a dewy foundation though. I feel like it actually does go on quite well with the brush. Foundation is done. Girl, what kind of planet are you taking us into next?
I kind of like my freckles to show through my makeup. I know it looks like I'm putting like loads on, but I blend it out really good so that it doesn't look too heavy.
You know it, you know it.
I always take it down to my neck.
And
just blend it all in.
Oh, hold on, Kylie, hold on. So next she took a beauty blender just to kind of like blend everything in better. Thank you, Kylie, for that.
Okay, once I'm done blending this out like crazy, I'm gonna take the same foundation I used and line the top of my brows since I did my brows before. I didn't want to get too close with the bigger brush.
She goes back in with the foundation that she's just used and she lines the top of her eyebrows. I don't know, is that too big? Oh, I guess I'm gonna put another pump at the back of my hand and then just go back in and line the top of my eyebrows.
I like to mix my concealers because I like to use a pinkier one and a beigeier one. Pink cancels out.
Okay, so next she actually goes in with concealer and she mixes in 2 other concealers because she likes to mix in a pinkier one and a beigeier one. So I'm actually going to mix 2 concealers as well because Kylie did it, so I'm doing it. So I'm actually going to mix 2 of my Conceal and Define concealers. So I'm going to mix it in the shade C1 and the shade 0.5. This is the pinkier one of the 2 and this is more neutral. And then I'm just going to pop a little bit of C1 on as well. Good stuff, good stuff.
I used to conceal my forehead, but I don't do that anymore.
I'm gonna go back in with both of them and I'm gonna conceal and highlight all my key areas apart from my forehead. I normally would conceal my forehead, but Kylie doesn't want to.
A lot of people think we might, but we really like making like completely different products. So I'm gonna use Kim's setting powder. Chanel, it's actually like a sunscreen and a foundation. Sunscreen is...
Okay, hold on. Basically, she went in with powder under her under eyes with the beauty blender, and then she went in with a powder with a brush and powdered her full face. Woo! Right, okay, so I'm gonna go back in with my NYX, if I can open it up, with my NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat powder. And then I'm gonna go back in with my powder brush and powder my whole face.
Now for a little bronzer, and I'm just gonna go right under my cheekbone. For my face, I place my contour mainly like right at the edge, and then I kind of like blend it out. And then I do the side of my forehead. I kind of do like a 3.
So we're going to go in with bronzer. So I'm going to go in with my Nip and Fab contour kit. And I'm going to take this shade here. She also did mention as well that when she does it, she kind of takes it quite far down and then blends it out and then does the side of her forehead. So take it quite far down and then blend it down. Kylie, I'm doing this for you, queen. Guess that's what she did.
Contour.
Okay, she contours. Oh.
Bake this. It's important to do this after your bronzer because I feel like that's what it is. I really don't know. But it's important to do it after your bronzer.
Okay, so next I'm gonna bake. I don't know. I really don't know. But it's important that you do it after your bronzer. Not gonna lie, I hate baking with a passion. Just never ever bake. Like, I went through a period of baking occasionally. Oh crap. A period of baking occasionally and then I didn't. So basically I'm just going to take my Freedom HD Pro Finish Powder. It's like a translucent sort of baking powder. It's a beauty blender, obviously, because she's baking. And then she just puts it under where her bronzer is. Oh girl, I hate baking because it gets everywhere. Okay, so Kylie, we're baking, we're in the oven. What do we do next?
I can't do my makeup without baking. I think it really does help. And for anyone who doesn't know what it is, baking actually, like, it's like powder is like soaking in to your skin and
it is
leaving like a residue of. I'm gonna leave this for like the rest of my makeup. I do pretty much color my whole lip with lip liner.
I'm not one for lip liner and I basically never ever use lip liner, so this is gonna be fun. I don't have like Chanel or Dior, so for lip liner I'm just gonna use my Makeup Revolution lip liner. This is in the shade Noble. She says she colors her whole lips in. I hate lip liner, I can't do it, so this is gonna be fun.
So now I'm gonna do shade my under eyes. I'm gonna go in again with Alcoholic.
She's going back in with her under eyes, so I'm going to take a brown shade again. I'm going to do the lower lash line, and I'm going to take this dark brown shade again here. It feels weird still having my baking on. Lips feel weird because I've got flipping lip liner on it. This is just so odd.
I think I'm gonna do something a little crazy and take Juicy, the orange color again, and drag it underneath.
Okay, so she's going back in with the orange shimmer and she's also putting that on her lower lash line. So for that I'm going to go back in with the Sof X Makeup Revolution palette and I'm going to take this orangey shade at the top again.
Brightening. I'm just going to do a little bit under my eyes to clean anything up.
What the flipping heck is she doing now? Oh, what did she put under her eyes? Okay, so she's putting like an under eye sort of brightening under her eyes, which scares me a little bit because normally I do that with concealer. So I'm just gonna go back in with the Nip and Fab palette and I'm gonna take this first shade here and I guess I'm just gonna put this under my eyes. What am I doing? I guess that's my under eye brightening. Is that right? I don't know. So I'm going to go in with my thinner contour brush. This is the Spectrum A05. And I'm just going to take this contour shade from the Nip and Fab kit again. And I'm going to contour my nose.
Now I'm going to do blush, which is my favorite part. And I'm going to use Fairly Legal. KYLIE Cosmetics. I love this pink color. I smile, so I know where to put it. I put a little like on my forehead too, and like my chin. And I guess my nose, put it like all over my face. Okay, I'm done with this for now.
Next up, Kylie goes in with a blush and she basically puts it all over her face. So for blush, I'm actually going to use the Milani Bait Blush. This is in the shade Luminoso. It's the only blush that I pretty much own. It's the only blush that I ever use, mainly because it's so good for my fair skin. And she put like a little bit on her forehead. Good night, Kylie. Oh, I don't even know. And she said she smiled as well. Next up, she went back in with a fluffy brush and she basically just wiped off any of the excess from baking earlier. I mean, about bloody time, but I realised why I never bake, because it just takes so friggin' long.
Your show, black mascara on top.
Okay, and then next up, oh my god. Next up, she goes in with mascara and she said that she used a Dior mascara, I think. I don't have a Dior mascara or anything close to a Dior mascara, but I do have a new mascara that I decided I might as well try out in this video. So I'm going to try out the Essence Lash Princess. It's a false lash effect mascara. That mascara, it seems like a little bit quite clumpy, but it actually did make my lashes longer, and that's something because mascaras don't normally very well because my lashes are like naturally short anyway.
Now I'm gonna do some highlighter.
Oh, my favorite bit, highlighter.
I like to use a small brush when I highlight because I just like it to be like precise. I use my finger because I think it helps like blend it in. It doesn't look too powdery either. I'm still doing like above my lip. Maybe my chin.
Next up, she went in with my favourite part and everyone's favourite part ever. She actually went in with quite a gold highlighter. So for highlighter, I'm going to use my Soap X Makeup Revolution highlighter palette. And I'm actually going to take this gold shade here because this is stunning. Like, can we just talk? Normally gold shades are way too dark on me, but this is such a nice highlighter. And then she put a little bit at the tip of her nose. She put a bit down her nose. Then she took her finger and she just kind of like rubbed it in. And then a little bit on her chin. I mean, that wasn't exactly a little bit, but hey, it's highlighter. You might as well go all out.
Glasses and see if this really works out. Might not. I
need to go and get a lip gloss because I don't actually have one to hand. Personally, I'm not a fan of lip gloss, but Kylie likes it, so it's okay. So I'm just going to go in with a Becca lip gloss.
Brow gel. I take the tip, which like holds the most product, and I like wipe all the product on first. And then I brush it up so it's like extra product.
Next up, she goes in with brow gel. So for brow gel, I'm going to take the NYX Control Free Eyebrow Gel, and she goes in with the tip first and then she kind of brushes it through.
Extra blush, always at the end. Blush doesn't work for everybody, but it just makes me like just feel amazing.
Goes back in with blush. Like, I don't feel like I've blushed myself enough already, but obviously Kylie thinks that we haven't.
Drowning in blush right now.
Literally same.
I feel like my whole look is complete, and then I just put my hair down, and I'm actually gonna spray because I feel like spraying just makes your makeup look better in person and less powdery.
So finally, for setting spray, I'm going to take my NYX Dewy Finish setting spray. I don't have much of this left. It kind of gives like the dewy look and it brings everything together, and like Kylie likes a dewy look, so I like a dewy look. So if I give you a close-up, isn't how I'd normally do my makeup, but works for Kylie, so it works for me. Okay, so that was basically me following a Kylie Jenner tutorial. But it was a lot of fun following someone else's makeup tutorial and putting a ton of blush on my face, basically. Nevertheless, I really hope that you did enjoy this video. It was just a little bit of a fun video. It was something a little bit different. If you did end up enjoying this video, then don't forget to smash it a big, massive thumbs up. Also, don't forget to hit that little subscribe button. If you haven't already, make sure you do also tap that little bell down below so you are notified every single time I post a new video. As always, all my social media links will also be linked right down there, so if you don't give me a follow, then feel free to. Once again, thank you so incredibly much for watching, and hopefully I will see you on my next video. Bye!